Hi, friends. This is Caitlin. I'm so excited to be here with you with Bloom Daily Planners. We have a little bit of a different setup than our usual today. We are going to be doing an August plan with me. So I have my planner here. Let me see. Hey, Brennan. Thanks for coming by. So this is just for right now, but we're going to do a little I have my camera here. We're going to be filming from above. I have my plans. I have my stickers. I've got some washi. And I just wanted to let you know, we put up a little poll in our Instagram stories. And Instagram picked our color scheme for today. So we're going teal and pink. Very cute. But if it's not your favorite, then make sure that you're following us on Instagram so that you can put in your vote next time. And what else? I think that's most of it. I just thought this would be like a fun little casual hang. Just to get us ready for August. I feel like, especially over the summer, things get really hectic, and it's nice to have a reminder to stop and be intentional about planning your time. So we're going to set ourselves up for a good August. I'm going to be working in the opal, the iridescent opal, 8.5 by 11 hardcover academic. Okay, so it started in July, but we're going straight to August, and you can see blank pages. We're going to be doing our monthly spread and then prepping that first week of August together. I'm not a professional planner decorator. That's not my strong suit. I just, decorate my own planner for fun. And so I thought it would be fun to hang out. I'm sure there are plenty of you who have amazing planner spreads, and I'd love to see them. So by all means, please, the link is in the description below. Join our Facebook group if you aren't already a member, because it's a great place to share your planner spreads and to get some inspiration as well. So let me see if I can shrink me. I didn't mean to just switch me. No. All right. Let me see if I put this in. All right. Okay, how's that? Can you hear me? That should be a little better. I have my August spread here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I haven't done this setup yet, but now I'll know for next month exactly what to do. Put in both headphones. That'll probably help. Hey, Carrie. Sound is good. Thanks, Brennan. All right, so like I said, we're starting with a blank August. I did grab July and August sheet from the monthly celebrations sticker pack. I also have my Stickers Make Everything Better, my sticker book, volume 1. Like I said, I grabbed some teal and pink washies. These are the vote. These won the vote. So I also thought to go with that color scheme, the Simply Gilded PET stickers have a lot of that pink and teal color in them. So I grabbed that. And I also grabbed some fun highlighters. So thanks, Brennan. The floral background on the desk is our garden party desk mat. She is lovely. Oh, I did that the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, when I sit down with a blank spread like this. Sometimes I can have blank page syndrome. I don't know if that's its official term, but that's what I call it. And it's when you sit down and you're looking at this crisp, clean, blank slate, and it can be a little intimidating. Like you're not sure where to start because it's just too nice. So I like to start adding right away. And I found that adding washi is a good way to kind of get the colors started, get my brain turning. So I am going to come in with my pink washi. Oh, and this comes right up against that month. Normally I let them hang off the edge. Oh, I forgot to bring scissors. All right, well, we'll just be more careful. It doesn't bother me that my washi covers a little bit of that month. If it bothers you, you can use thinner washi or trim it down. But I like it. You can, with this washi, you can still see through it. I just grabbed these from the craft store, but we are going to add in, like I said, some of that Simply Gilded PET pet tape. And if you are like me, you don't remember to grab your scissors. If you hold your ruler up and give it a little tug, it'll give you a nice clean edge on your washi. So I want to hear from you guys though. Do you like pre-plan your month? Do you find that you just kind of, once you get there, you just kind of wing it? Do you go back after the month has started to add in? Because I've done that plenty of times too. Um, we're doing full transparency here. There have been many a month where I've gone back after the fact and added some things. Let's bring in some of our tealy blue down the side. And we'll add some more color into our weekly spread too. Ooh, not my bracelet getting stuck. Let's see what else. I have some really thin. I think it's fun if you have washies to kind of mix designs and sizes. Trying to peel this. There we go. Let's do a little border stripe. We'll let a little extra hang there and get that with our ruler too. When I first started at Bloom a little over 2 years ago, I had seen all of these amazing planner spreads in the community and in other planner Facebook groups. And I remember just feeling so intimidated because I was like, well, I, don't know what I'm doing. I've never decorated my planner before. I just, used it to make lists and like didn't think about like the fun part of it. And it got a little overwhelming because there's so many beautiful spreads out there. So if that has ever been an issue for you, I hope that this might inspire you to play a little bit. I think that's good. I kind of just like these little touches of color. Now I have some important dates. I jotted them down for myself. I've got some important dates that I'm going to add to my month first. Okay. You know what, actually, I always do that and then I smear my pen. So let's go through and make ourselves our little guides first. So I'm going to say, we're going to make a little legend, a little key over here. Teal is going to be for home. And pink is going to be for Bloom, right, for work. and I don't have like amazing handwriting. One of these days, I'm gonna make Meredith, one of our graphic designers, she does all our hand lettering. I'm gonna make her give me a little private lesson. But otherwise, I'm just out here winging it. All right, on Mondays, I'm gonna put it down here because it's later in the evening. On Mondays in my house right now, Mondays are for gymnastics. So I guess we're going in the middle. I'm just going to take my ruler. I'm lining up with like the edge, this middle ridge on my ruler. I do like a clear ruler for that exact reason. But I'm going to pre-mark in here where I'm going to add my gymnastics reminders. And you might think, well, if it's every Monday, why do I need the reminder? I've forgotten twice now out of 4 classes that we have gymnastics at 6 on Mondays. Like at 4 o'clock, I'm like texting my husband, like, what are we gonna do tonight for dinner? And he's like, I'm already cooking because we have gymnastics. They have it at 6:10. And if anybody is watching this after as a replay, I want to say hi. I like to put on replays of lives or podcasts, like YouTube podcasts, at night when I'm doing my own crafting or my planning. So if anyone out there is watching this in the background, has this on while you are planning, just know that I see you and I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, we also have payday. We'll add that with stickers. Let's see what else. We have National Planner Day. That's a big day coming up. We're going to add a sticker for that too, and it's actually in here, but we'll give it a little nice highlight. I should have done that in pink for bloom. It's fine. See, it's just my planner. There's no mistakes. We're on a family trip the weekend of the 14th. So I'm going to come all the way across. Amanda from our Blue Ambassador team does like one and then little dashes, and I thought that was really cute. But I think for me visually, it'll help me to see that little banner all the way across. So, trip to Dad's. Just little arrows and then home. Thanks, Jen. Yep, this color combo was one of 4 potentials, and our Instagram followers determined that pink and teal was it. Let's see, I have another. We have, oh, this one's silly. You can laugh at me if you want. Pumpkin spice is back at Starbucks on the 26th. Just in time for Women's Equality Day. We'll lower it a little so it's not stacked next to gymnastics. Pumpkin spice, we've got a girls' night on the 29th. And then on the 30th, I'm going to make myself a reminder to plan September. Oh, this one's a big one too. We have back to school, but we'll put a sticker for that too. I know I have a big sticker for that. And the 12th. See, that's why I have to jot them down first. I take anything that I've like put in my phone as a reminder, and I jot them all down before I sit down so I don't forget stuff. All right, so we've got dentist appointments at what, 8:30, and a Starbucks PSL date with myself on the 26th. The 29th was girls' night with my college roommates. And then plan for September. So that's all my home stuff. Yes, the PSL. It has to go in here. Yeah, I love these mild liners, Jen, for color coding. I think it just makes it so much easier. And it's like if I was going to color code anyway, why not try to coordinate it with the color theme, right? It just feels like the easiest thing. So yeah, on the 20th, we're going to do another Bloom Live. You can mark your planners for that too. I'm going to go live. I don't have an exact theme yet. I'm thinking something back to school related because that's going to be a hot topic by then. And my Amazon lives. We're not here that Friday, so we'll do those Fridays. And then National Planner Day. So sorry, I write sideways. To live, back to school, and okay. And by marking out your highlight first, you don't smear, right? I like that. All right, but now we need like the super fun stuff. And my favorite thing is going through my sticker collection to find icons that fit the color scheme, right? Like Meredith works really hard on making our sticker sets like for the month so that you have like all the things you need in that month. But I like shopping through all of the month's options to get what I need. See, look, the little, like, aren't those the perfect color? Nailed it. This was our collab with Simply Gilded. We'll just add some little accents here and there. We're not going to go crazy with this one because we're going to still have a lot of other colors to pick from. But these have gold foil and they're just so pretty. And I like these corner ones for the top. We'll just kind of bookend those. All right, we can come back to those if we need to. But yeah, so like this is for August, but I still grabbed July because I know there's pink in here. And let's see, in the sticker book for July and August, there's some good ones. Right, for August. Oh, I like the little pink and teal water bottle because I'm always trying to do better about drinking my water. We can put a little habit tracker over here. What else? Meredith also made these amazing like washi sections. Like that has some bonus colors, but it definitely has some of our pink and teal. And we can kind of use it to fill in some of these extra squares. Meredith said that this is giving cotton candy vibes, and I fully agree. So let's pop in some cotton candy. I need you to know that as a kid, I was 100% someone who would have like binders and binders of stickers because I was always nervous to use them. Like, what if I put it on, a notebook and then when school was over, I didn't need that notebook anymore, right? So then I felt like I was wasting my best stickers. And now It's taken me some time, but I'm getting to a place where I feel like happy and excited to use up my stickers. But if that's a struggle for you, you are not alone. Oh, there we go. On our National Planner Day. Pop that there, an extra little reminder. It's purple, but it's okay. It can hang out with us. Let's add our school bus from September for my back to school reminder. I don't even need to write down that it's the first day of school. I'll remember it just from the bus. Let's find some fun like celebration. Oh yeah, for National Planner Day, we need to add in some balloons. That's this Friday. If you are celebrating National Planner Day, we'd love to hear about it. It's just a fun day for Adriana. This live is going to be saved. It is going to be saved, so you can come back and watch it later. Share it with somebody if you want. Planner's got a plan. That's so cute. I feel like these are like the perfect, right? The little like markers. They're just fun for the look we're going for, right? All right, I feel like that's pretty good for the month, right? Oh, the one thing I forgot is the payday one. I feel like, yeah. They're not the coordinating color, but that's fine. Multiple of our sticker sets have like little money stickers or money flags that you can use for payday. I always like to add those in. Okay, now that's good for our month. And for our first week, I jotted down my plans for that too. So again, I have so much space here and so many washies I haven't used yet. Hey, Miss Frugal, that's a fun name. Let's start over our Monday. And if you guys have requests for live topics ever, please let us know. You can leave them here in the comments. You can let us know in the Facebook community that's linked in the description. You can email me, Caitlin at bloomdailyplanners.com. You can do whatever you need to do to let me know, because I'm always trying to come up with more fun things we can do together live, but I want to make sure that whatever it is, that it's like valuable for you guys. So if you have questions we want to talk about, or if it's fun to just hang out, that works for me too. I'm adding a little tape to either side of the rings here. I think that's fun. And then we'll switch over to our highlighters again and add in some plans. It's not going to be the most plans because I tend to still use my daily, like my daily sections in my week for like more to-do list planning. We're going to stick with the same system as before. Let's see if I can. Hello. There we go. A little closer for you. We're going to put in Monday night gymnastics. Tuesday nights. And go live at home. And same with Thursdays. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays in the office, we also have, we call them huddle, our team meetings. Thursdays is fun. We go over good news for the team, good news from our customers. We share positive reviews and emails and feedback that we've gotten in the last week. Kind of a nice reminder for ourselves of like why we do what we do. All right, so gymnastics at 6, huddle at 11, live at 8:30, huddle 11, live at 8:30. And then this is something that I learned from Meredith. She, I'm pretty sure, usually makes little boxes, but my boxes always come out super sloppy. So I'm gonna come through with my ruler and just make myself some little checklist squares or spots. And they don't have to be exact. Look, I already messed one up. Who cares? My planner's for me. That's just what I tell myself over and over again while I'm putting in my plans. So I like to leave a little room around it, but like I know through the week I'm gonna have some to-dos. And most of the time what ends up happening is I label these lists by category across the week. So like all emails that I'm like making and scheduling, like our marketing emails, will go on Monday. All the reels and content that I need to make will go under Tuesday. And then through the week, I'll just check them off. Right? So emails, like this one, I know I'm working on our daycare labels. Right? And then no matter what day I get it done, I'll just come in and check it off. Email, let's go reels / content. And for this huddle, I need to pull numbers from our socials. I do want to announce to the world that I did attempt the Nicki Minaj challenge today. That is our newest reel on Bloom's Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. I didn't die. I did balance in 5-inch heels on a stack of planners on our conference room table. I'm pretty sure I gave Katie, who handles our HR, a minor heart attack, but it's fine. Everything turned out fine, and I didn't fall off the conference room table. So if you want to go check it out and give it a thumbs up, my calves would appreciate you. Okay, reels, emails. What else is usually on my list? Oh, lives. Right, so we'll be scheduling and planning out. Start working on thumbnails. And it's okay now if I don't know what's going to go there. As I do it, I'll just fill it in. I usually end up with Thursday, my Thursday box is usually like website listings or any other projects. And then Friday is miscellaneous, like a catch-all. Our new term for our Blue ambassadors starts on Friday as well. So we're going to have, I'm going to have some Blue ambassador calls to work on. Let's just do this one over here. And obviously, I think our Bloom stickers, our washi with Simply Gilded, our, we work with Zebra, and like we love our mild liners. All of those things are amazing, but I don't want anyone to feel like you have to have certain things to have like a beautiful planner spread, right? Like washi tape is like you can get that wherever you need to get that. If it makes you happy, it's great. We love that. Um, okay, let's do listings and then everything else. And then all of my home to-dos, like you might be like, girl, all of those things that you just did were pink. All of my home to-dos I put on the weekend. And what I just started doing is kind of making a little divider for myself. I'm just going to line up the bottom of my ruler to the bottom of my page. It doesn't have to be perfect either. But this way I can put plans that I have here and put my home weekly to-do checklist over on this side. We might have like, one thing a weekend that I actually have to do that's timed, but otherwise all my weekend plans are like to-do list items. Like we are the proud owners now of 3 chickens. So like I don't need to plan an event of like cleaning out the chicken coop. That's going to go more on my to-do list. If you have tons of weekend plans, you could totally flip this and have your plans be the bigger square and your to-do list over on the side. But I really like just having like a weekly summary to-do list for home. And there will always be chicken chores on my to-do list. We're going to need to plant new cucumbers and potatoes by then, working on my garden. That's it for now. I'm not going to over stress about it. So that is my setup for myself for my weekly spread. It doesn't have to be super full. It doesn't have to be super complicated. You can come in and add some extra stickers. How about like a little I am loved? That seems like a nice reminder. But yeah, I think sometimes we can overthink it, right? It can be hard to know when to stop. I myself have a too much gene. That's what I call it. And I can just keep going and keep adding. And then it gets to the point where I'm like overwhelmed when I look at it. So for me, having these things in gives me enough color. It lets me feel like it's fun. And I set out the time to intentionally pre-plan and make this space for myself to have my list without, the pressure of it having to be perfect. But when I'm flipping through my planner and I see this, I'm gonna be like, oh. And then again, super transparent. I will not keep the same color scheme for the whole month. I like to switch it up. So I'll probably do something different on these weeks. But I think it's fun to have like the first two kind of go together. If you like a theme for a month, you could go through and do your whole month with your washi tapes now. If you've never tried kind of a to-do list system, this is something I would encourage you to test out. If you are like a to-do list diehard, I would also tell you to check out our vision planners. Let me grab one of those really quick because they have a column style daily section. And so those to-do lists would be even easier, right? You could just kind of split it here and you already have all of those sections ready to go for your lists. If you also like this, but you like a bigger planner, I can't tell my secrets, but I can tell you to keep an eye out at the end of the summer because you'll probably be really excited towards the end of the summer if you like a column and you want more options. But you didn't hear that from me. So that was it for today. I thought I would keep it a little shorter, a little more casual with you guys. I just think this is so fun. There we go. Now you can see both. Yeah, I want to try out these plan with me's more regularly. Them not replacing are more, and I don't want to say instructional, but I want a balance of both, right? It's fun to kind of just come in and hang out with you guys and get creative. And it's fun to have like a deeper dive into some of our heavier topics. So I'm going to work on both. Like I said, if you have requests for things you'd like to see, please leave them down in the comments or in the chat or in our Facebook group. All of the links for everything you need, if you want to find us, are down in the description below. Nebraska Dawn, thank you so much for coming to hang out. I super appreciate you. And Brennan too, thank you so much. And yeah, I hope that you guys have an amazing end of July. If you celebrate National Planner Day, share it to your stories, tag us. I'll be resharing things, even if it's just you celebrating with your planner. We're all dressing up to match our planners. So if you want to do that with us and tag, we'll give a share and a like and celebrate you from wherever you are. But yeah, otherwise, I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day. I will see you guys again soon. Bye.